and there's probably only about 250 to 350 of these literary agents in a database nationwide. So they tell you don't send it out to like every single one at once, because then if you don't hear back, you're done. So these agents get sometimes 20 letters a day, thousands of letters a year. They might only sign 2 authors, if that, per year. So everyone's like, don't be discouraged. It might not happen. And so I went into it just hoping, like, was confident, but I knew the odds were against me. And I started getting responses. And in the first like 4 or 5 months, I had 6 agents that wanted to read it. And I was like, yes. And so it was
Wow.
it was very like much an affirmation of like knowing I had a really exciting story. And so I finally signed with an agent, a woman in Boston named Jessica Reno. She works for a literary agency named Metamorphosis Literary Agency. And I got all the paperwork ironed out right before COVID hit in 2020, because everything takes so slow in publishing. And then when COVID happened, obviously deals kind of slowed down, and there was a couple close calls, nothing. And then in 2022, finally, we got a 3-book deal with Young Dragons Press. It's a publisher in Arkansas. And and then so once you get the deal, it was like super exciting. And then that's the part where then they give you the editor, right? And then they give you like, okay, here's our editor. They're going to work with you. The developmental editor reads the whole thing and just tells you this part should be here. This part, there's not enough of this, not enough of that. And then there's the line editor who goes through once you're done with the developmental edits, and they're the ones that do the commas and the grammar and all that stuff. The developmental editor, I was thinking he would like want to change a bunch of stuff and give me all these ideas, but really he just gave me some like suggestions on how to like liven up the descriptions. But in terms of like the flow of the story, he was like, Scott, like every page, every chapter had a page turner, cliffhanger at the end. And so they were really, really thrilled with the manuscript, which was great. So then it just came time to like, work things like the cover and the back and the blurb on the back from Casey Blake, little touches like that.